tell you how cool it has been. So it's like I've been here every day for the last 3 years. This is the we built Main Street, you know. Main Street is based on this. We built out all of these facilities. And we had paintings, and we had color studies.
And that's why we wanted to do it. That's not good enough.
Just saying to someone else, every time I walk down Main Street, I feel like I've been there every day for the last, 7 years. Because we got
into a ride.
We got elevations. We got color
It does
studies.
pertain to the game.
We got into the park before it
It's one
opened
of
and
the
took
main
pictures. I mean, we were doing like macro stuff,
of the game.
of the food. You're doomed, okay? Because you were going to spend the rest of your life like, oh, that rock is on Main Street. Oh, that garbage can. I reckon that one. That's the one with the scratch over by the Emporium. I mean, it's that level of crazy. He's got to do his part first.
Okay.
No, not me. No, it's all him. It's all you, bro.
All right. Well, thanks for all of you for coming. It's funny.
Nothing's funny.
Thanks for being here. The first ride that we're going to see here is the Aladdin Magic Carpet Ride. Needless to say, it has great relevance to Power of Illusion, given that the second wing in the game is inspired heavily by the film Aladdin. And like I kind of touched upon before, it was really important to us as a team to make sure that we did justice to the greatness that was the original film that so many of our staff members have a really deep emotional connection to. The general age range that a lot of our core staff is, comes in at is such that when we were kids, this was one of the formative movies of our childhoods. So it was really important to us to make sure that everything in the game was faithful to the original source material in the film. And I guess the last thing that I'll touch on is, yeah, you are actually able to ride the magic carpet in the game as well. It's one of the things that you can paint, and there's actually a reason to paint and erase it at different times. I don't know how many of you got to get to that point in the game, but that was one of the things we were really eager to do, is just tackle the idea of what you'd be able to use the magic carpet for with that main paint and thinner mechanic. That's it.
Not me.
Hold on. Someone is supposed to get us on the ride.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to actually get on the ride now. I'm supposed to interact with you people. Not that I want to, in any way, but yes.
What would be out of the Wii U, 360, PS3? What would you say would be the best version of the game?
There's a 0% chance of you getting a straight answer to that question. But no, I'll tell you, the honest answer is it depends on what kind of experience you want to have. And the team at Junction Point really, I didn't think they could top the first game. And I know this is obnoxious of me to say it, but I mean, the artists at Junction Point are just like crazy talented. And you do not have to agree, you do not have to print this, you don't have to do anything with this, figure something out, I don't know, magic. But the Wii version has the gestural control, of course, which is really kind of tailor-made for. I've got a paintbrush in my hand, right? The Wii U offers some interesting things that I don't want to talk about right now, which the PS3 and the 360 share assets. So all of the textures and visual effects, geometry and characters, they're all the same in those two platforms. And when we first got them in, I thought one of them looked better than the other. Anybody would be to go to a software store or go to a friend's house or something, try them out and see which one you like better. There are some control niceties about the Wii. There are some control differences. I could talk all day, by the way. Usually with a smile on your face, which is nice. When you watch an adult play on the Wii, here's what you see. Because they don't want to look stupid and they don't want to fail. Kids just play. When you watch adults play the 360 and PS3 versions with a standard controller, you see the same thing. If you try to get that pixel perfect accuracy on a standard controller, you're asking for trouble. So what I do as a player, what you do is you see adults playing like children, and what could be more Disney? It's like reminding adults what it's like to be a kid. So I'm actually really psyched that just the controller, this was not a surprise, but a controller actually changing the way you play a game, that is really cool, you know? I mean, you guys will decide if you agree, but that is really interesting to me. So figure out which one you like. Buy it, play it, love it, live it. Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, loving this!
What happened to Mister? I can't go up and down.
I can go up and down, I lied. Woo! Awesome!
Over there.
You're gonna love this! Good thinking! Play Epic Mickey! We need one of those signs! Power of illusion! Not the reality of interactivity, just a simulation.
Again.
That was fantastic. I'm not getting off. This does not appear in Disney Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, but it certainly plays an important part in the wasteland of Disney Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. If you remember from the first game, we recreated this in surprising detail, actually. We worked with the Imagineering and Parks folks. We got blueprints, we got elevations and color studies of this building. And there are probably designers out there who hate my guts because I made them actually build it to a pretty surprising level of accuracy. But obviously, since it's Wasteland, we made some changes. We took elements from all of the parks and sort of mashed them together. We took elements that had either been a part of the ride and no longer were, or were thought about for the ride and were never included. In the first game, the Haunted Mansion was, I don't think this is too much of a spoiler, the Mad Doctor's lair, his home away from, well, he doesn't have a home, his home. And there was a big encounter with ghosts. There was a big encounter with the Mad Doctor. And you may recall the Mad Doctor escaped. He was neither befriended nor defeated. He just escaped. And he makes a big comeback in the sequel, Disney Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. And I'm not going to reveal what happens in the Haunted Mansion, but there's interesting, important stuff happening there, which I hope players enjoy, as I hope we all enjoy riding this classic. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, and I've been on this thing about 1,000 times. So let's go do it. Pal. Oh boy, but the Mad Doctor will sing his way through this story. Anyway, let's go do it.
He plans to do dinner Monday night before he flies back. But he's very close to the family. So that I do remember.
Gotta tell you.
That's the only place where the doom like if it leans back far enough you can do it.
Oh, that was great. That never gets old.
Okay. All right, good. So the next ride that we'll be going on is Peter Pan, and needless to say, Peter Pan is a really big part of our game. We start off the game with it for good reason. Peter Pan is a classic Disney film that has a little bit of something for everyone, and it's quite timeless. We wanted to make the statement very early on that we were drawing from many periods of Disney films, so we wanted to start off right off the bat with something from very early classic Disney. And what better thing to start off with than Peter Pan? In the game, you'll play through famous Peter Pan scenes such as platforming along the rooftops of London, and then entering into Neverland and platforming on top of the Jolly Roger, which is Captain Hook's ship. And finally, in a climactic battle, ending with battling the boss of the castle wing, Captain Hook, on top of the Jolly Roger.
Just our reporters.
It sounds fascinating. I don't know how different people are going to play their game until they see it. That's why playtesting, in my opinion, is just invaluable.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, even more so on the kid angle, too. Yeah. It's like playing it with I have a bunch of like nephews and nieces, right? And I play video games.
I think they do an
soul something.
You know, it was hard.